E.T. E.T. was basically a complete ripoff of George Lucas and Star Wars. Even though him and Spielberg was friends, E.T. was a complete ripoff of Star Wars so much. My gosh. This movie here, well, yeah, I'm reading y'all comments. This is a live stream. I put it as live so hopefully people would know. E.T. When E.T. came out, we were little bitty babies. Little kids. They used to, our parents used to take us to the drive-in, and we didn't know what that was, just a cover. They used to let us sit on the hood of the car and watch the movies and let us run in the park. They had little swing sets. We didn't know they got it. They kicked us out of the car so they could have sex. We never understood that. That part of the drive-in. Cephas, are you kidding? Okay, well, let's start it out. Listen. Did you just hear that, Cephas? You know what that sound is? It's called Star Wars. This movie was Star Wars all the way through. E.T. was a remake basically off of Yoda. They even play off that in the movie. When Halloween, they let him go out into the town. He turns around once he sees a kid dressed up as Yoda. This movie should be called Product Placement Extraterrestrial. When you watch this film as an adult, you notice things that you've never seen before when you was younger. This movie was all about product placement. Reese's Pieces to lure out E.T. They made so much money advertising in E.T. that this is what the whole movie was based on. The commercials with E.T. and Reese's Pieces cups, this was the most promoted film of all time. I've never seen anybody take advice from marketing. He uses Reese's Pieces cups to lure an alien out of space to his home, who takes the Reese's Pieces cups and follow him to his house. As ridiculous as this plot is, this actually happened. Now, the effectiveness of the bond is how smart the children are. The children are very smart in this film. Kind of a smart aleck, but what we never noticed, because we were kids when we watched it, is Elliot is really a lost child because their dad left their mom to go to take his secretary. They went to Mexico on a trip. And dad has kind of left his family with 3 kids, and the mom's there to take care of everything. We never really paid attention to that because we were kids. But yeah, she's hurting about the fact that he's in Mexico. The brother knows that's the problem. Dad took his hot secretary all the way down there.
Where'd she go as a gobble?
And Drew Barrymore, she was like about 5.
Maybe you ought to call your father and tell him about it.
I can't. He's in Mexico with Sally. Where's Mexico?
If you ever see it again, whatever it is, don't touch it. Just call me and we'll have somebody come and take it away.
Like the dog catcher? But they'll give it a lobotomy or do experiments on it or something.
It's your turn to do the dishes, fellas.
I sat and cleared.
I said clear.
I did breakfast.
We did breakfast.
It's not enough.
It's Mexico.
Damn it, why don't you grow up? Think how other people feel for a change.
And there's E.T. who shows up with all this light coming on. I'm like, and he just shows up and he's carrying M&Ms and he sits him on his lap. And I'm like, y'all let this little alien thing come out, looks like Yoda, sitting stuff on his lap. But this is a crazy movie how this kid was allowed to move this alien in his house. Nobody notices this alien living in his room. The government is looking for this alien. They're got all their technology stuff sweeping around, looking for him, and he's all the way living in the house. They teach him how to do all these different things, eat. And then he creates a bond with Elliot to their link together. Kind of very familiar to a television series on Netflix called Stranger Things. Season 2 plays a lot into the E.T. factor of Stranger Things. Stranger Things plays right off of this. In Season 2, the whatever the demon is that's on the other side has a connection with Will. So whatever happens to it, it hurts the other person and the other host. This is the same type of way. The other guy held Dart and treated it as a pet, lured it into the house and took care of it with 3 musketeers. And kept him in his room till it grew and became a problem. And like E.T. in Season 1, when Mike kept 11 in his house like she was E.T. He went to school, he faked sick, just like Elliot did. and stayed home. So that he could spend time with her. So the next day when he went to school, Elle is just in the house, eating, laying back in the chair, messing with the television, doing all of these different things. So 11 was living downstairs in the basement the entire time, under the parents' nose, the same way he kept E.T. in the house. And E.T. could levitate things. E.T. could do the same thing, basically, she could do. Yep, Reese's, a.k.a. Waffles. There you go. So you see how all this stuff recycles and repeats itself. So when people look at Stranger Things, it's this great phenomenon which took place in the 80s, same as E.T., is paying homage to the writer, the director Sean Levy, and the what's the name, the Dufel brothers, who grew up in the 80s. And this is what E.T. was their movie, and they basically recreating the same things that took place in the 80s. What's up? I'm good. The government is looking for Elle as 11, as the government here is looking for E.T. E.T. forms a bond that when E.T. gets sick, Elliot gets sick. And E.T. drinks up some beer. Elliot drinks a beer. They did so much product placement in this movie. I swear, so much money that was collected from all over the globe. And this was based off the fact this was all based off the fact of Star Wars. See, by now, in 1982, Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back just came out. And because the Empire Strikes Back just came out, that's when Star Wars became the biggest thing in the world. So the first one made it like a huge hit. Empire Strikes Back is still one of the greatest movies in the world. Imagine when it came out now. So E.T. is following that. So George Lucas and his team are working with Spielberg on E.T. Spielberg's got George Lucas's whole team to make E.T. and everything. So there's all this homage from the music, the Star Wars sound, crack movie eras. Elliot and E.T.'s bond. As he's trying to teach him things. But he learned more from Drew Barrymore than he did from Elliot. In the original script, he was supposed to bond with the little girl. Which was Drew Barrymore. They was going to have him bond with the girl. And she was the one that was going to be more affected. It was just basically George Lucas' other Star Wars. As you can see, Darth Vader's ship from Empire Strikes Back is right there floating. See, that's Vader's ship. See that ship above it? Another Star Wars ship. There were total about 15 to 20 Star Wars references mentioned in here. And of course, product placement. Now enter Coca-Cola. So you have Reese's, you have Coca-Cola. Everybody's throwing money behind E.T. So E.T. was going to be a major hit regardless because of that fact. Another company tried to remake this film. The symbolism behind it. A lot of people, they just the Roswell. Sam Cassell. That's funny. Okay, right. My Wi-Fi's acting wacky right now, and I don't know what's going on with it, but here we are. Yeah, Sam Cassell and his mom look like twins. So you can see where he gets it from. But yeah, he had to hear those insults his entire life. So E.T. Okay. E.T. was like one of the first breakout roles. He looked like one of the breakout roles for Drew Barrymore, who unfortunately, at a very young age, the age of 10, I think she was like 6 when this movie came out, started doing cocaine and drugs and partying and doing all kind of wild stuff at the age of 10. She was sexually active, doing cocaine and all of these things, and that's tragic. Absolutely tragic. But in the original script, she was the one that was supposed to get affected and be... But because it was such a... No, I had a buddy that looked just like E.T. His name was Melvin. E.T. looks just like Melvin. They have the same shaped head, everything. That's Melvin. Oh my man, E.T. looks just like Melvin. That head, the way that head shaped, the face, the mouth, everything. Melvin. I'm like, man. They just took a whole sculpture of Melvin and just said, look, we're going to make a whole thing based on Melvin. Yeah, well, you know, Melvin was a kid, so I haven't really seen him since a kid, but Melvin looks just like E.T. And E.T. loved food, and E.T. wanted to go home. But all you see in this film is Star Wars product placement. There's some more. Right there, the land of Hoth. The whole set, the play set right there. To keep you reminded about The Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, that is crazy that you never saw E.T. E.T. was like one of the biggest movies ever to come out. I was never as blown away by E.T. as everybody else was. Like, this is like one of Michael Jackson's favorite movies. Star Wars was cool, but he loved E.T. E.T. and the Goonies. That's why Michael Jackson even took a picture with E.T. They did promotion with CBS, Fox, whatever. Michael Jackson, E.T. So the mom was not able to see E.T. at no time. And while they go to school, E.T.'s there to chill, get drunk. Walk around the house in a robe. Kicking it with the dog. E.T. just chilling. Just raiding the fridge. There's Coke. There's V8. And the alien tongue and the potato salad. Oh, we have beer. And there it is. E.T.'s getting drunk. Get tipsy. Another product placement, this time for Coors Beer. And it was clear from watching this film, E.T. was an alcoholic. So they got an alcoholic alien who probably was a lush. That's how he got lost in the first place. He was drunk. And he was getting drunk out there in the fields. That's how he ended up getting left behind when they took off. Where's E.T.? Drunk. Look at him. He can't even function. E.T. out there getting wasted. E.T. smashed. E.T. smashed. He out there with his shirt open, everything, man. He out there straight out the pop. Watch my man. E.T. Shoot. That stuff got kicked. Man, where'd that come from? Alright, I'm gonna go this way. I ain't know you was standing over there. I'm gonna go this way then. Shoot. Nobody here. Oh! He over here too. He go. Come on, man. Get wasted. Get wasted. And you would think after all this, you would gotta say, my man E.T. is done, man, you know. What does E.T. do? He gonna crack another one. He feeling good. And he getting buzzed. He go crack another one. E.T. was turning kids into alcoholics. See how it was in the 80s? They lead you on with Coca-Cola, Reese's Pieces, and Coors beer. Get drunk like E.T. And look, he looked right over at the chick like, yeah, you're up. I'm smashed. He ain't had a drink. But he affected. And what did he do when he get drunk? All the stuff he been thinking about, he finna pull it. He finna have a whole Me Too movement right there in the school. E.T. finna start going to work. He drunk. Like, look, I'm finna get some work done. Start watching some TV around here. He done found the news for TV. E.T. see a phone. He drunk. E.T. back sober. Watch he step on another broad. Oh, he stepped on a dude. And got his whole Me Too movement on. And look, the little chick is feeling it. As he gets carried away and going to the principal's office. And that's what E.T. was all about. Complete awkward weirdness. And E.T. is drunk and the mom still don't see him. He right in front of the mom. She don't even see E.T. He walking around. The mom is yet to see him. E.T. just walking around the crib like whatever. He just going past her like I don't even know who the mom is. The mom ain't still look at him. He right back. There you go again. She still ain't noticed E.T. there. She's seeing the empty beer cans. And see, she teaches E.T. how to speak English. So the little girl teaches E.T., not Elliot. In case you're doing trivia. The school called and said he was drunk. So they go pick him up and E.T. trying to use a phone. He come home, find E.T. in the closet. Looking like one of my aunties. Look like LaToya Jackson. I'm like, that's LaToya Jackson right now. Look at that. Jeweled up like LaToya. Wearing a dress like LaToya. Got on the pearls, everything. Got on the blonde wig, just like Eleven had in Stranger Things. Another homage. And E.T. learned how to talk.
Good. I taught him that.
E.T. be good. E.T. going home.
E.T. Be good. I taught him that too. You should give him his dignity. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
You should give him his dignity. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
E.T., can you say that? Can you say E.T.? E.T. E.T. Be good. Be good. I taught him that too.
Be good. E.T. Be good.
Oh. Right. That's E.T.'s home.
No, it ain't. E.T. home ain't that closet. Y'all keeping him in the closet. LaToya ready to go.
E.T. home from... E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home. Wants to call somebody.
What's all this shit?
E.T. phone home.
My God, he's talking.
Oh. E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home.
E.T. phone home.
And they'll come.
And they're come. They coming to get E.T. Then, of course, the iconic scene that everybody remembers. There it is, E.T. in the basket, floating over the moon, which became the symbol for Amblin movies. That's how popular this became. When E.T. and Elliot first fly. Yep. And look, he sees the Yoda mask. See? Sees Yoda. What does E.T. do? And that's a very good Yoda mask. They don't make Yoda masks like that no more. You can't even get a Yoda mask like that today. Another Star Wars Empire Strikes Back homage. He saw Yoda and thought he was home. So E.T. phoned home. And by doing so, E.T. was dead. E.T. kicked it, stayed out all night, and was basically dead. He laying in there, and the doggone squirrels was about to get ready to work on E.T. They was getting ready to... E.T. was seconds away. They was camping to see who... Look at that possum. Possum was ready to work. Look at that possum. He was ready to go to work. That raccoon, baby. Them raccoons don't play. They ready to put in that work. Look at that raccoon there. Yeah, look at him. He was right by E.T. head. Like, yeah, let me get up out of here. Yeah, I was just chilling. I was just checking on him. I was just checking on him. I was running his pockets. Yeah, he's gonna tear E.T. face off. Don't let that raccoon fool you. Raccoon walk up like he'd be like, hey, how you doing?
It's okay.
E.T. is dying, and that means Elliot is dying because they connected.
Downstairs.
He's not gonna hurt you.
Michael, get her downstairs.
Yep, so E.T.'s dying. So they gotta quarantine everybody. Yeah, if this was real, this would have never went down like this. They had to quarantine some people, run 1,000 tests on everybody in the house, see if they affected, what type of diseases they got. E.T.'s up here dying from the bacteria.
You leave him alone, I can take care of him.
The Doppler scope in here, set me up for a 2D cardiac echo.
It is cool and diaphoretic. Consider all shock ED on it.
It's not perfusing at all. He needs inotropic support. pH is down to 7.03. He's got a metabolic acidosis. It could be sepsis.
We've drawn 2 sets of blood cultures.
He needs broad spectrum coverage. How about angioplasty?
Elliot, I've been to the forest. Shouldn't talk now.
Well, he has to talk.
Elliot, that machine, what does it do?
Is it still working?
It's doing something. What?
You really should tell. Make it.
Where's the popcorn? I wish I knew. E.T.'s dead. So he disconnected himself from Elliot so that Elliot could live, and E.T. is going to die. Now, this was where everybody was crying in the movie theaters. Well, let me rephrase that. This is where a lot of white folks was crying in the movie theaters. Blacks was like, man, I'd have sold him. So the whole thing was a lot different for nationality. Because nobody black, man, I ain't taking care of nobody else. I can barely feed these people in here and there. Shoot, I ain't making no plate for no eat, man. Call the government. They ain't finna pay for this. They ain't come get this thing. I want to keep him, man. You get out of here. You ain't even take care of the dog you got. You can't even clean your room. Talking about you gonna carry something. You got a job? Well, yeah. Well, I ain't taking care of no E.T. or whatever that thing is. Shoot, he better go get a job. Then he gonna stay here. So, yeah, that wasn't gonna happen in a black household. Got time to take care of no pet. He's not a pet, he's E.T. I don't care what he is. Shoot, he gonna be on a plate if he stick around here. Call the government, tell them come get this thing. Yeah, well, we better get a check, because there's an inconvenience. This is on my property. They want to pay me. Shoot, come over here and get it. Yeah, I'll sell it to y'all. Shoot, the highest price. Take it on, man, you know what I'm doing? I'm going to take it on Oprah show. We're going to book Oprah. We're going to go everywhere on this damn thing. We're going to be on Geraldo. I'm going to be on a lot of shows now. Yeah, pay a lot of bills off with this thing, man. He ain't keeping this. So, yeah, white folks, though. No, not E.T. I want to keep him. So, yeah, the attitude was a lot different. So E.T.'s dead. E.T. is now dead. They trying to save E.T.'s life. They're doing CPR on the alien. Mouth to mouth, everything. And after this, Drew Barrymore became Firestarter.
They're gonna die.
Shut up, Gray. Something is definitely coming. Anybody have any ideas?
Okay, I'm gonna call him.
I don't know.
All right, I'm calling. What time do you have?
15:36.
15 hours, 36 minutes. Okay. It's back of an ice. Let's leave.
E.T.'s dead. $15 minutes and 36 seconds. E.T. died. Shoot. It's a ton of money to make while he dead. Man, look how much money Tupac is making. Michael Jackson and Elvis. Elvis been dead 50 years. He making money. Shoot, we make money forever. I'll put him in the living room and stuff him. Put him on the wall. Shoot, man, ain't no money. There's tons of money in him while he dead. More money, why it dead?
I wish.
They got all the kids in there watching them die. Like, what? They was really crazy in the 80s, boy. But I told you it was a different time. We grew up different. Now everybody pacified. You got to be 35 before you can ever take the bus. I'm going to try to take the bus today. Never did it before, but I think I'm old enough now. You just saw it remade. Sean Levy just gave you Stranger Things. We just discussed that earlier. This is nothing but Stranger Things. They never explain what brought E.T. back to life. But you know what I thought brought E.T. back to life?
E.T. phone home. Home.
Does this mean they're coming?
He woke right up. It's like somebody was on their deathbed till somebody be like, man, I was gonna take you to the casino or the strip club. Oh, I'm alright, I can roll now. Oh, I can roll. Where my coat? Oh man, I'm a little cold. That ain't nothing. Thought you said you was sick. Man, get my coat. We up out of here. What you talking about? Shoot. Hey, I'm ready to roll. That's all he needed to hear. He going to the crib. Whoa, go, phone, home. Soon as he unzipped the bag. That's the only thing he said. Zip, phone, home. He was dead. My man came out of death to go when he found out they was showing up. He was dead. Dead as diligent. Soon as he got the note they was coming and he felt the spaceship coming, E.T. knew it was time to roll. Like, I'm up out of here. Y'all crazy. Y'all keeping me in the closet, dressing me up in some clothes. So watch this. So she unzipped the bag.
E.T. phone home.
Home.
Does this mean they're coming?
Yes. I'm up out of here. Soon as you unzip the bag. Phone home. Shoot, phone home. Get out my face. I'm phoning the crib. Get out my face. I'm going to the crib. That's somebody ready to get home. Them white folks that drove him crazy. He ready to get up out of there. They doing all kind of treatment on him. He look, man, I'm just trying to get to the crib. Leave me alone. We love you. We'll take care of you, E.T. No. That's E.T.'s home, the closet. No, it ain't. My home over there in space. I need to get the hell away from y'all crazy folks. Crazy suburbanites that drove him crazy. E.T. like, I'm the hell out of here. I don't care about none of them. The government. E.T. will not be stopped. E.T. like, I'll fly all y'all out of here first class. I'm getting the heck out of here, and that's final. E.T. like, I'm gonna fly everybody up out of here. E.T. ready to get to the crib. He ain't thinking about none of this garbage. Look, my man was all pale, pasty white. He got his color back. He feeling good again. Look at him. His heart glowing. He ready to go home, baby. Yeah, the crib. Look at that look on his face. I'm a part of this joint. He tried to invite Elliot to come with him. Come with me, man. We can get up out of here. You kept E.T. alive. You gave me some beer. You all right? Let me crash at the crib. Yeah, you can come on and go with us for a minute. Well, he can't stay in them doggone burbs. That ain't E.T.'s philosophy. He got the road. He was like, I've lasted 1 day, 2 days with y'all crazy folks. I'm up out of here. I got to bounce. I came here to grab some food. I was a little buzzed, and I forgot my way back, and they left. Oh, man. But E.T. was good at his time. It was definitely a 3-star movie. I wouldn't say 4-star, but for its time, it would be a 4-star movie, but definitely 3. And on that note, we shutting it down. We've been on this for about an hour straight. I'm out.